Hello, my name is Adejoke Lasisi. I'm the founder and creative director of Planet 3R. As Planet 3R, we convert textile and plastic waste into eco-friendly products. What do we do there? We take all this waste from households, businesses, and we weave them and convert them into beautiful items like floor mats. We also make gift boxes, different items that we make from them. Aside that, we create employment opportunities, and we also offer training to young people in the community. Why we started this initiative was that we realized that so many of these waste were just on the street and was just causing environmental hazards. So that was what we came up with. Okay, these skills, weaving skills that we already have, let us use it to do something to make more impact in our environment. And that was why we came up with all these beautiful items. We also create awareness in schools and communities whereby people understand the essence, the effectiveness of having a clean environment. And my advice to youth is that wherever you see a problem in the community, just try and find that skill that you already have inside of you to create a solution to the problem that you see in your community. Thanks, and God bless you all. My name is Adejoke Lasisi, and what inspired me, I'm so happy with the story of others I've been listening to, and I just quickly want to share a little story of mine and the turning points in my life. So when I started my business, when I started weaving Adejoke, I was born into weaving Adejoke, but when I finished my secondary school and I started the business of Adejoke, so many people were like, this Adejoke business cannot really move. Who is going to use Adejoke? Nobody is using Adejoke again. So I told myself, I said, okay, with this vision, and I carried out a little survey. Like, I was able to understand why people do not like using Adejoke anymore. So they told me, some of them were like, okay, it is heavy, it is not attractive. So we came up with an innovative solution to make sure that Adejoke is lighter and it is attractive. So then I started my business, and starting business wasn't just moving well. And now as Nigeria youths, this thing, I wasn't like, I just want to make this money. I want to make I wasn't really thinking about the difference I was going to make, because so many people ask me this question like, Joke, how did you get to where you are right now? Like, it wasn't really perfect at first, like I have everything on ground set for me, no. But during that course, something happened to me. So someone came to me, was like, Joke, all this work you are doing, if you actually can do it in America, you will do very fine. So they told me about an agent. I don't really share this part of my story, but I just thought I'd share it today. So they told me about an agent. Then I paid the agent that I wanted to go to the US, that they say if I go to the US, my work is going to go fine. I will do very fine there. So I paid the agent all the money that I was actually gathering to rent a shop, because as at that time, I was still doing my work at the back of the house where my dad gave me. So all the money that I had gathered together, I packed everything. I think it was about 80,000 naira then. I gave it to the agent. He booked an appointment for me. I went to Lagos a day before the interview, because the interview was around 7 a.m. in the morning. So a lot of things happened that made me not to get to the interview place on time. I got there. When I got there, the Oyibo just looked at me. He didn't even ask much question. He was just like, we are sorry, we can't give you. When I got outside the place, I called the agent. I was like, hello, I was not given the visa. What happened? He was like, Joke, don't worry, we are going to try again. That they are not serious. Why would they not give you? I now, immediately at that time, I now sat down. I now said, Joke, that these people is their country. If they feel like I'm not right to be taken to their country, that means that they will not give me the visa. I should not be angry with them. So I was like, I now sat down. In that time, I told myself, I said, I'm not going to apply for this thing again. I will work very hard in this country, and I will make sure that they are the ones that will come and like ask for me that, Joke, we need you to come and teach us something in your country. So at that point, I look at myself, I was like, this agent that is doing it for me and other young people in the community, he did not even bother traveling out himself. He keeps collecting our money. That means that Nigeria is good. That means that you can make money in Nigeria if you really know the right way. So I now look at myself, I said, no, this agent, I will not allow any somebody to just collect my money. And at that point, it was just a turning point in my life. And I was like, this energy that I'm putting into traveling out, this money that I put into it, if I can actually invest it into my business or half of it into my business, that means that my business can thrive with the right mindset. My business can thrive in Nigeria. So I put all my energy. I stopped thinking about that my business cannot move that until I travel out. Then I just put everything in the business. And since then, I've won like about nine different grants for my business. Aside from that, we came up with an innovative solution that, okay, this skill that I already have inside of me, how to give Ashi, okay, how can I make environmental impact? I see people in my community just throw pure water sachet, just throw it on the street, take all the used clothes, jeans, and just keep burning them. You know, all these things affect our health and, you know, all this air pollution. So I was like, how can we give this solution in a way that will not be causing another problem, which is the way, our local traditional way of weaving. So we started weaving all these nylon and started creating beautiful products out of them. And to the glory of God, we've really, we've been making environmental impact. We've been training young people. We've been training women in the community. At the same time, last year, July, no, not last year, last month, we won the award of National MSME in Nigeria for the year 2020. So this I would say that even this fund. So thank you so much.
Adejoke, but Adejoke, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, just a minute. Let me button very quickly because of time. I must say that your story is very inspiring. We also hear that you mentioned quite a number of grants. I'm being told now that you also got a car last month. Is that true?
The National MSME Award came with a brand new car. It came with a cash prize and the plague.
All of these are happening in Nigeria. You didn't have to pay the agent again and then try to run out of the country. Congratulations to you, Adejoke. We are indeed very inspired by what you have done. While you were saying that, a question dropped on the Zoom platform, and I believe that your session adequately answered that question. Someone was asking that almost everyone in my area once said if they will see the opportunity to go outside the country, they will make it in life. But my thinking is, what about our country? Can we make it? Because they complain about lack of job, lack of encouragement, and so on. And I believe that your session adequately answered that question. The fact that you did not only have a skill, you also thought of how you can do what you're doing differently. And right now you are solving you're offering solution to the problem of waste, turning it to gold. Congratulations, Adejoke. Please stand by. We're going to ask, you want to say one more thing? I'm just going to give you 2 more minutes because there are students who have to return to class. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you so much. So after that time, I started studying very well in business. And could you believe that my first trip was in an international trip, fully paid, all lessons paid. As in the first time I was going to enter airline in my life. So like, I was just like, this thing is actually possible. And if you just put your mind into it, it's just the mindset. And I'm just grateful that I didn't have to like keep paying, because before you know it, you will now calculate all the money you spend and it will not even be worth it at the end of the day. That's what I just wanted to say.
Thank you so very much. I'm sure that someone watching you is inspired.